on a Tuesday night. You're watching Smash at Across the Pub here in Redmond, Washington. Here we go. Grand Finals. Nanoash versus Cerulean. I just want to say again, thank you all for coming. I really appreciate having people here. This is our weekly local, so please feel free to drop a follow on SatelliteSmash. We're going to be here every Tuesday. That way, we have on film every time that Cerulean SDs. We can be here to see it and commentate it. A very good dash attack. We may have been able to get an up B out of it, but I don't think it would have led to much. Just a bit more percent. Cerulean still looking for his first stock here. Nanoash, very good on survivability. Good DI, very heavy character. Nanoash at 0. And just as I say it, dash attack, misses the up air. Should have gone for a forward air or a reverse aerial back air. Probably the only two things he could have gotten there. How will Bowser get his way out of this one? It's like a sitcom where we watch Nanoash narrowly avoid every killing hitbox that goes around him. Meanwhile, he's getting juggled. Somehow that Nair missed Nanoash. Ooh, misses the punish. I think he wanted something a bit stronger, but he thought that Nanoash was going to end up on the platform, on the ledge there. Yeah. You want to commentate? I might go play some games. Alright guys, I'm going to hop off and go play some games. I will catch you later.
All right, notice stepping in to finish things out. What am I walking into here? Look, it's a 0-0, huh? And I walk into a Nanoash SD. That's a big rip, but obviously Nanoash has a lot of work to kind of prove to us that he has adapted to this matchup. But oh, a missed tech there. That's gonna be 0-34. Okay, not crazy damage-wise, but definitely could have led to a 0 to death. Man, yeah, I mean, for those of you who don't already, wow, okay, game 1 going to Nanoash. Who don't already know, I believe the prior set together was either 3-1 or 3-0 to Cerulean's favor in winners finals. So Nanoash being up game 1 here, definitely hyped to see in terms of adaptation, and I'm excited to see how the rest of this is going to go. Might be the fact that as well, I mean, I was thinking about like factors in terms of players' gameplay and stuff, but in terms of cooldown and having to warm back up, Cerulean's definitely been waiting quite a bit here in Grand Finals, whereas Nanoash is just absolutely tearing through loser side. So I'm sure he's feeling warm and definitely ready to enact a vengeance here on the fact that Cerulean's kind of just very cleanly had won over him in winners finals. But once again, kind of a neutral type stage, right? We're going to small battlefield, aka just small PS2. But I've had people argue with me, and I just argue in general whether or not this stage is more neutral than PS2. People have been arguing that PS2 and it being just such a wide stage is kind of polarizing in some matchups. So people have been making the argument that small battlefield is more neutral, but geez, okay, command grab will not take it just yet. We got big blastons here in small battlefield, but definitely one more command grab, and that will be it for Cerulean's first stock. And jabbing out of the down tilt of core. Of course, Tough Guy's going to be a big factor here. I wonder which of, or if any moves that Cerulean has, besides, I guess, like F-tilt, the rapid F-tilt that they have, Tough Guy gets through that. But I wonder if Tough Guy also gets through, like, Meta Knight's other tilts, too, like up tilt or down tilt, in terms of, like, their damage output and stuff like that. But, all right, big ledge trap opportunity here. But Meta Knight with Rage, definitely a good spot to take a stock off, but goes for the hard call out there, and up B will take it off the top. The hard punish, an insane call out from Nanoash there to whiff punish with the up B to take Cerulean stock off the top. What in the world? But still really not too much of a deficit to come back from right now for Cerulean. Definitely needs really just like 1 or 2 more solid engagements to take off Nanoash's first stock. But man, I mean, literally me saying that statement was enough time for Nanoash to get so much traction on Cerulean's second stock. But an F-Smash will definitely put Cerulean in a good spot, and almost an SD there. Jeez, that is an impressive depth to go with Tornado. But wow. All right, even the little bit of rage might have been a contributor there for Nanoash to take another stock there so swiftly. I mean, they were kind of just trading percent there in that second stock, and that's not what you want to see in terms of Cerulean having to make this comeback. But we could be looking at, or down the barrel of, a 2-0 lead for Nanoash at this point, but Cerulean might have something to say about it. We definitely saw some crazy 0 deaths from Cerulean. Oh! In winners finals when they played each other. So at all times, definitely a possibility in terms of Cerulean's execution. So ledge trap opportunities like this are definitely what we're looking for Cerulean to bring this one back. And I hope y'all are excited as I am in terms of essentially how Cerulean's playing through this last stock. I mean, if you can keep this up, this is definitely the style of gameplay we're looking for. Notice, did you get the VODs of Grands last week? We are still working on exporting the VODs. Young homie Duclo / Krogan / fellow TO, retired TO I guess now, Kyle, has taken on the role of exporting all VODs, and he's working on Daddy's Den right now before he gets to Stairway and the last Across the Pub. So probably a couple more days, but those and all VODs will be uploaded for, I mean, honestly, like every Western Washington Smash tournament, I think, at this point. I think that's the goal. So I guess in short, yes, the Grands set from last week will be uploaded, but after we're done prioritizing some other sets too. So all right, but a 2-0 lead now for Nanoash. But yes, even if the stream gets, I mean, we have like obviously spotty internet at this venue, unfortunately. But regardless, I'm stoked to bring a stream to this tournament because we never really streamed it at this one. Yes, we're able to stream it at some capacity. Unfortunately, having to not be able to do it with consistent bandwidth. But oh wow, a big forward air there. That's a huge first stock. Man, Nanoash gets the callouts that he needs to get advantage to it. It's just so clutch so often. But yeah, so to continue on, essentially the stream dies here every now and then. The internet is a little bit spotty every now and then, for some reason consistently at like 9:30 p.m., which of course is closer to when like the end of top 8 is occurring. So regardless of all the stream and it dying and such, the VOD itself is being actively recorded and is separate from the stream. So no matter what, even if the stream is having problems, the VOD itself, it will be seamless and totally fine to be exported in good quality later on. All right, but a 2-stock lead, and I mean, at this rate, it's been a quick set so far. We might be looking at a swift 3-0, and definitely a testament to Nanoash's adaptation, bringing us to maybe a Grand Finals reset at this point. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is huge. 68%. Being at such a deficit as such a light character against Bowser, I'm sure Cerulean's definitely feeling the nerves at this point, but nothing's impossible. We know that Meta has 0 deaths and crazy ledge trapping against Bowser, so just some really good execution and get some good patience. I mean, we still have like under 5 minutes left, but oh, okay. Just catching him off guard there. And that'll be a 3-0 for Nanoash and a Grand Finals reset. Alright, but onward and upward in the reset now. Let's see if we can get a big reset mentality-wise and maybe execution-wise from Cerulean here. This would be, in fact, oh my gosh. That's exactly what we're looking for. Huge moment there for Cerulean. Wow, crazy fast first game there. That was insane. And it's interesting to see in chat. I was curious as to what the Meta Knights might think this matchup is in terms of like +1 or +2, and so I mean I get it if it's if people would argue +2, but at the same time, when you have just solid execution and callouts like Nanoash, things get real scary real quick in terms of punishes. Speeds of quick short hopping. Of course, Bowser always shaking the screen, but drag down forward air into up B. I have never seen that one before. I don't know if it's true or not, but that was insane. Alright, but ledge drop opportunity here. I mean, this is pretty big. If Nanoash can get this stock off... Oh, I don't know what traded. Might have been back air or up air. That's sent to the right, though. Probably was back air. And just like that. Interesting situation. Okay, the feed finally updated into a weird way, so I get to update this thing again. So again, Cerulean's up 1-0 right now in the Grand Finals reset. The bot is absolutely tripping balls right now. There we go. Alright, good place to be for Cerulean, but that's going to be a lot of damage from that Flame Breath. Not going to be able to punish the Dimensional Cape once again, that move. Such low end lag. I mean, like, you can expect it, but you have to be on point reaction-wise in order to punish it. Alright, big damage, though. Light character and a lot of rage for Bowser, but Dimensional Cake from ledge will take it off the side there, and that'll be a 2-0 lead for Cerulean now. Alright, but the potential last game of the night for Across the Pub #2. I'm sure those of you who are Nanoash fans were maybe excited to see a second Nanoash dub and the second iteration of Across the Pub. But Cerulean definitely has something to say about it in terms of switching the narrative completely from what we saw in the first round of Grand Finals. I mean, Nanoash coming from and 3-0ing Cerulean right out the gate, and then Cerulean up 2-0 right now. This is insane. But Dimensional Cape, yeah, that's going to be a high punish, or a high use of Dimensional Cape, so that is going to be quite a bit easier for Nanoash to punish instead of the landing Dimensional Cape. So a bit of damage there, but at the same time, oh, just approaches with neutral air. I like that as an air-to-air option. Definitely gets you a lot of damage, but offstage once again mixes up his timing and spacing when it comes to the Bowser recovery. Okay, jab's going to give you a little bit more damage there as well. But ledge trap opportunity, catches the roll. Doesn't try to react to the first option from ledge, but instead the second. And again, catches the second option from ledge. That was another get up into roll. And Nanoash is on point to cover those. I think that's kind of a thing that a lot of people come to realize maybe as they learn ledge trapping in this game is it can be really hard to punish your opponent off of the immediate reaction ledge trap wise. Oh, okay, Nair off stage. This should be it as long as Cerulean doesn't mess up, and even off the trade, that's gonna be the stock off the side. But in terms of ledge trapping, your opponent might feel confident in their first choice, but if you don't do anything, sometimes they panic into a bad second option from ledge, and we kind of see some good execution and reaction for Nanoash in terms of looking out for something like that. Alright, some dashing around now, Cerulean playing seemingly a little bit more patient, but goes quite aggro after dashing around like that, and it's going to take on quite a bit of damage. Landing neutral air, though, leading into the dash attack as it should, but not going to get anything off of it. Okay, but gets the grab. Okay, getting the up air strings, but Nanoash falls out and onto the platform. Able to punish with the grounded up B on the platform, too. That's pretty big for him. Definitely could see this one becoming, or being consistent to hold the lead for Nanoash. Be able to make this maybe a 1-2 situation here in Grand Finals reset, but there we go. That's a big statement. Be able to get something on the board here in the reset now. Just has to hold on. Viola, another resident Meta Knight, absolutely just doing their best to coach Cerulean in chat here. I'm sure Cerulean will have a good time coming back here, maybe watching this VOD, and or maybe talking to Viola later on in the night. But all right, essentially an even game at this point in terms of opportunity both of these players have to seal this game out. We could see a very clutch. Oh, okay, gets the grab. Scary position, not going to get the dash attack. High DI and recovery there from Nanoash, but landing neutral air 2 up air barely escapes. Nanoash's back air there too. That definitely would have been the game. And this is the scary part. This is some of the intimidation that Bowser has. He's just kind of jumping around you. You're scared at all times of course, the command grab. And so you're in the air and get caught by a forward air just like that, with Cerulean dropping a game finally after winning 2 commanding games in a row. Nanoash bringing it to a 1-2 set count. Alright, but we'll see if Nanoash can continue to hold on to some traction here to continue to make this a pretty freaking interesting Grand Finals reset. This is kind of the adaptation we're looking for in terms of this being, or us being this far in bracket too. But yeah, what's up chat? How's it going? This is Notice. On commentary. Also the head TO for Across the Pub. Thanks for watching so far. Hope you're enjoying the stream and my commentary. I love commentating in general. I ran Waking Cakes for a while, so I mean doing commentary for that, it was literally commentary for like 6 hours straight if no one else would like help out. So I'm used to talking alone, which is fortunate and unfortunate. But in terms of space and opportunity, Across the Pub really only allows for 1 commentator. But I'm sure we could, if we had more people interested, we'd be down for at least 2 as well. But let's continue this narrative into Game 4 here in the Grand Finals reset. See ya. Bye, Wavis. Man, I mean, like I was mentioning before, in terms of storyline, like this is what we're looking for, right? We are looking for a crazy and hardcore win from Nanoash in the initial round of Grand Finals. Cerulean makes the adaptation, is up 2-0, and now Nanoash starting to adapt back and make things quite a bit more interesting. But all right, dash attack up B, not going to take it so early off of a heavy like Bowser. And both of them kind of just trying to bait each other into approach, but a weird aerial, just an aerial, just air dodge, I guess, and Cerulean panics to try to punish it, but ends up getting whiff punished themselves. That was a super weird situation, but okay, dimensional kick from ledge once again. Nanoash having a tough time to punish that. It feels like in terms of percent, like it's worked out like 20% of the time. Cerulean just continues to get away with it, but obviously just doing a really good job of utilizing that tool to its fullest potential. But all right, still a stock down. Cerulean has Nanoash on the ledge here. Will we see a good edge guard or ledge trap? Nope, just gonna get reversaled, committing too high and too much. Oh, but catches him with the up smash. That's massive. 3-1 stock lead now for Nanoash in Game 4. Are we gonna see the Game 5? Okay, down smash might have something to say about that. I mean, we still have a lot of traction in terms of a full stock to come back from, but I'm definitely quite nervous for Cerulean here to have to deal with the tension and terror of dealing with Nanoash Game 5 and a potentially reverse 3-0, but obviously just gonna have to show some grit here to continue on. This is a really good combo opportunity. Will we end up with a forward air? That will be essentially a 0 to death. I think they might have started Bowser at 0 there, but all right, gets the early percent grab. Definitely going to be pretty much an even game here off of this combo. All right, but Nanoash has nerves of steel and definitely just looking to get this kill as soon as possible and bring this to a game 5. Definitely kind of outside of that percent range for Meta Knight to just juggle you to heaven or to the side blood zone. So Nanoash definitely has some breathing room in terms of... Oh, man, I'm just nervous at this point. Nanoash has a little bit of breathing room now in terms of Cerulean having to win multiple interactions here to take this final stock off, whereas Nanoash, I mean, really, with one hard read right now, could bring us to a game 5. Alright, dash attack as a whiff punish there works out for Nanoash. Very committal and surprising for me to see that from Nanoash in general, but, I mean, if it works, it works. Oh, gets the forward smash. Edge guard opportunity, catches the jump too, and that's going to be it. Yeah, right after Nanoash jumped, 3-1 win for Cerulean, clutching it out with a good edge trap. And, I mean, we all kind of felt it in our bones. We might have seen the reverse 3-0 coming, but right there, Cerulean clutches it out. So big congrats to Cerulean. We'll end this stream here. Thanks to those of you who